Peace. This is Wise for Wise Words Media, back at y'all for another round. And last night, the big fight went down. Devin the Dream Haney, the undisputed champion at the lightweight division, put all four belts on the line against Vasily the Matrix Lomachenko. Now, I have to be honest with you. I'm a big Devin Haney fan. Him and Shakur Stevenson are my two favorites out of the new generation. I love Bill Haney. I love all the work he's done with his son. I think he's done a terrific job guiding his son thus far in his career, getting him to the level where he's at. However, being that Bill Haney, and Devin Haney are students of the game, I think these two students studied the wrong material for last night's test. Here's what I mean with that. Let's go back in time and look at Vasily Lomachenko's record. Lomachenko has two defeats. They come by way of one, Teofimo Lopez. That defeat happened within the past couple years. And number two, he lost many moons ago in just his second professional fight. He lost to a roughhouse, bruising, brawling Mexican by the name of Orlando Salido. So, these two fights, Vasily Lomachenko took on two different approaches. When he lost to Orlando Salido was being physical, manhandling him, walking him down, and look at the punches that Orlando Salido selected. For those who have a chance to go back and watch it, go back and watch the Salido-Lomachenko fight. Salido's punches that he was throwing were mainly hooks to the body, uppercuts, and left hooks to the head. Now, when you go back and watch this Devin Haney and Lomachenko fight, you're going to notice what were the punches that Devin Haney was throwing? Hooks to the body, uppercuts, left hook to the head. I believe, and I don't know the Haney camp. I don't know them personally, and I haven't heard them say anything. But me personally, as a student of the game, I personally feel they were studying the Orlando Salido fight, especially knowing that there was a size difference. Like Haney was the bigger guy, taller. I feel they were studying the Salido fight, and they were applying that strategy as opposed to doing the safer route, which would have been the more effective route, which was the Teofimo Lopez strategy, which was use your height, use your jab, and keep Lomachenko out of range. Do not let him come in. Keep him out of range. Keep that jab. Don't matter if the fight's going to be boring or not. You got a mission to retain those titles. So Teofimo Lopez was jabbing Lomachenko. It was a jab fest. He was stuffing jabs down Lomachenko's throat all night. Boom, 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 jabbing. So after a while, Lomachenko was neutralized. So he had to try to force the action. So Lomachenko started lunging in more. And whenever he would lunge in more, that's when Teofimo would catch him with the boom, boom. Catch him with a quick 1-2. He'll hit him with the 1-2 once he sees Lomachenko trying to jump in. So I personally thought this was going to be the plan that the Haneys were going to implement. I thought they were going to utilize their size and strength to bother Lomachenko, keep him on the outside with the jab, and whenever Loma would lunge in, boom, catch him with the right, or boom, check hook. But it didn't play out that way. They went the Orlando Salido route and tried to physically manhandle Loma, walk him down, and throw power shots only. There was hardly any jabs from Haney, and I was shocked because Haney usually has a very crisp jab. And he usually sets up a very good right hand with that jab. But this fight, it seemed like they were content with the Salido game plan of coming in, roughhousing, and going to the body. I didn't understand. you tower over Lomachenko. You're 5'9", Lomachenko's 5'5". You have such a height advantage. Why are you going in? Why are you closing in the distance and fighting inside, going to the body and throwing hooks and uppercuts? Why are you doing that when you could just have a field day? Boom, jab, jab, 1-2, 1-2. See, Loma was trying to do angles, and to Haney's credit, whenever, because that's how you combat Lomachenko's angles. You have to, when he does that swerving angle, you have to swerve with him. You have to pivot. As soon as he tries to do that swerving angle, you have to pivot right there with him. And Haney was doing that all night. So Lomachenko noticed, okay, I can't get him with the angles because he's countering the angles with his pivot. He's turning with me. So to Haney's credit, he was pivoting every time Loma would try to angle him. So Loma had to start coming linear. He started going straight, and he was very effective with that. He was catching Haney with a lot of straight lefts. And even the jab, the right jab, was catching Haney a lot. But that could have all been avoided had he been fighting his height, using the jab, utilizing as he normally does. But yes, this was a great fight. Once again, peace to whoever was the marketing team at ESPN that marketed this as two chess players on a chessboard, because this was two grandmaster chess boxers. These guys were countering each other left and right, making adjustments in the fight to one another left and right. I felt Haney controlled some of the from rounds 2 to like 5 Haney had. Then I think in the second half of the fight, Lomachenko started to dominate a few rounds in a row. And then towards the end, I feel like it was it round 10, I believe, was when Loma dominated. Then Haney dominated 12. So I think, honestly, I felt it should have been a draw. I honestly felt it should have been a draw. The judge that said like 116, 112, what are you watching? Yo, they really needs to be boxing reform, judging reform when it comes to boxing, because this is ridiculous. I mean, that type of score is unnecessary. You know, it makes you feel bad for a guy like Lomachenko that, you know, gave all he had and all within his power to achieve this dream, and then somebody says that you lost one-sidedly. Nah, this fight could have gone either way. I'm not mad that Haney won. You know, if Haney won or Loma won by a 115, 113 margin, then it's like, hey, you know, all right, that's how they saw it, because it was really that close. It could have gone either way. That's why I say I think this fight should have been a draw. But, you know, congratulations to Devin Haney, and hopefully we'll see more of Lomachenko. Hopefully this won't discourage him, because he has plenty of good fights left. Lomachenko and Pitbull, Lomachenko and Tank Davis. You know, I know Loma's been wanting that Tank Davis fight for years, so we could have those type of fights. And, you know, Devin Haney, I don't see him staying at 135. He looked like he was starting to gas out towards the end, and that could be due to, you know, he's killing his body to make 135. So I know he came in below 135, 134 and change, but I think it's taking a toll, and he's going to have to move up within the next fight or so. So if not, we might just get the holy war with Shakur Stevenson a lot earlier than I anticipated. But I'm Wise for Wise Words Media. You know, drop a comment. Let me know what y'all thought about last night's fight. You know, do you think Loma got robbed, or you think that they got it right with Lomachenko, or with Haney winning, or do you feel like I felt should have been a draw? Drop a comment, hit the like button, let me know. Let's build. Peace.